Hi, I'm Dr. Jesrina Ann Xavier.
And I'm Dr. Leilanie Mohd Nor.
And this is
Legacy in Motion.
So, Dr. Lee.
Yes, Jess.
Why do we need this family business podcast series?
Sure. So, basically, it's to raise awareness as well as to normalize conversation, especially on the topic of succession planning, which is, deemed to be such a sensitive topic. The podcast series will open up dialogues among family businesses to normalize this challenge and help family businesses to start talking about this common issue and, most importantly, to be able to solve issues.
I also think this podcast can preserve and share knowledge, not just among the family business owners, but also among government officials, people from the financial institutions, and also academics. Because we can now share this experience, this learned experience, both from academia, from the real world practices, and see what is the best practices out there that can be shared with everyone.
Yeah, exactly. And I think one of the most important part of this is to also educate the next generation. Podcast is listened by not just the young generation, but also the more senior generation, right?
Yes.
And this podcast is a platform which is more accessible and it's relatable, and members of family businesses will be able to understand by listening to our podcast, especially on the complexity of leadership transition, governance and legacy, and of course certainly to prepare them mentally and emotionally.
Yes. I also think that it will help to connect global communities, not just Malaysians, not just those in Asia, but also the global community network. They could be from any other part of the world, they could be an academic, they could be a very good practitioner of family business, and this brings together a peer learning community that we intend to build. So, now we are going to be doing this with Sunway Business School and BinaPavo.
Yes. And this is a valid reason why Sunway Business School and BinaPavo are coming together. And perhaps, Jess, you can share with us what are some of the compelling reasons and how important this collaboration is.
I think having a university and a consultancy agency combines academic rigor and also practical insights. So we can look at research-based frameworks which has add-on to family business learning. Then we can talk about the real-life experience and the hands-on challenges, opportunities that family business owners have faced.
So, in other words, it will reach out to a greater community,
yes.
And we would be able to engage with not just those at the university through the academic network and also student community, but also to reach out to business leaders, family business owners, family business network, and so on and so forth. So this synergy will certainly expand, the podcast audience and influence not just those within the family business, but also within the community as a whole.
So it builds authority and commitment to the field of family business that we would like to engage in, and we want to advance the family business knowledge both in academia and in practice amongst everyone in the community, right? Be it from the government officials, be it from academia, be it from the family business owners, those who are planning to take on the family business, and the other stakeholders surrounding it.
Such an interesting podcast that's coming up.
Yes.
So we call on you to join us and meet us in our next session.
Bye for now.